To calibrate a milliamp input, you will need an Advantage Controls HT-SIM MOP 4 to 20 milliamp signal generator. The simulator produces a low, medium, and high 4 to 20 milliamp signal needed to calibrate a milliamp input. The HT-SIM MOP can simulate milliamp, pH, or ORP signal for multiple calibration purposes. With the controller turned off, access and identify the 4 to 20 milliamp input card. After landing the simulator wires into the desired input, insert the connector back into the 4 to 20 milliamp card. Refer to the manual for a drawing of the various milliamp input card connection points. Turn the controller back on and go to Setup Run, Milliamp Signals, Milliamp In Calibration, and select the input you want to calibrate. In this case, we're using input 1. Note that this input is defined to show a 4 milliamp signal as 0 ppm and a 20 milliamp signal as 300 ppm. Turn on the milliamp simulator and make sure that milliamps is selected and low. The signal should be reflected on the screen as a live ADD reading of 1389 to 1390, indicating 0.6 to 0.7 parts per million of product. Next, compare the ADD reading of the live input compared to the last saved value. If the stored ADD value does not match the current value shown with 4 milliamps being received, select 4 milliamp, enter the daily password. The daily password is available through our customer service department, 918-686-6211, and you will need to supply your unit serial number. With the password entered, the unit will ask if a live 4 milliamp signal is applied to the input and will show the current live reading to the analog to digital conversion shown here. Press enter to save the current value. You will be taken back to the milliamp input 1 calibration screen and the new live value set under the 4 milliamp setting. Next, click on the 20 milliamp setting and enter the daily password. In the 20 milliamp calibration screen, click the high output button on the simulator to simulate 20 milliamps to the input. Press enter to save the 20 milliamp analog reading to digital input calibration value. The ADD value for the 20 milliamp should be around 5 times higher than the ADD value stored for the 4 milliamp reading. To verify the calibration while in the input calibration screen or in the run screen milliamp input page, you can press the low, mid, or high ranges on the simulator and see the values change on the screen. Finally, power back down the unit and remove the simulator wires from the input and reconnect the sensor wires.